Yesterday, the Abundant Leadership Foundation Masterclass, which started last Sunday, saw more than 40 young leaders across the country. This is organized by the Provincial Youth and Children's Coordinator, Rev Rukundo, working together with Cambridge Health Inc. and Karumbuka Leadership Solutions. Addressing the media during the training, Rev Richard Rukundo stressed the need for churches to empower and equip people to discover their gifts. He says this is the only key to unlock them from the underlying problems of dependency.
At church, we have an opportunity. Every Sunday we preach to people. Every Sunday we teach people. Sometimes are we helping people to see what God has given them? Or sometimes we look at their problems. You are sick, you are hungry, you have no money. And sometimes the preaching that focuses on people's problems does not help them because they all become set onto the problems they have. They're looking at their problems. I have come to church, I am sick, I am hungry, I don't have money, I don't have rent, I don't have... But what about if the ministry of the Bible and the ministry that we do in our churches every Sunday empowered people to see the gifts they have? If they looked at what do I have a car, I have a land, I have these gifts. God has given me hands, God has given me a mouth to speak.
But what is Karumbuka leadership training and how will it impact the younger people in Uganda? Reverend Rukundo explains and gives the sustainability of the program in the country.
The Karumbuka program is a big program which you can do for 1 year, and it's based, actually now they have a center in Uganda which can be able to support people who are in Uganda to be able to learn more. But I also believe that many of the people in Uganda need to see themselves part of this program in terms of individual initiative. This program is not meant to be a long program. We have 3 sessions that are going to be happening in the 3 weeks, but every time people come, and we want to keep engaging ourselves at every level, and we don't say you should come and we gather together here and do something.
According to Reverend Rukundo, the failure to focus on one's opportunities and abilities, but rather the negativities, is one of the core reasons for underemployment in Uganda and Africa as a whole. He wants people to change their mindsets.
I think in Africa and in the mentalities, even from primary school, we are told to compete. We are told to, this one is the first number one, this one I have it. You know, even when the child does very well, they don't want to share knowledge with others. They feel I should be the one to win them. I don't want to share with others. We have a mentality that is built up from schools, a scarcity mentality of I have it, I have one cow, I can't share it with it, I have this land, I don't want to give another person. We look at what we do not have. And sometimes that mentality of not looking at the good of how we can share with what we have causes us to be limited. We are hindered, and we just grow in a system where we are only meant to think of ourselves, me, and how it can be better. But if we thought about what we have together and what opportunities God has given us and how we can grow it together, I'm sure Africa would be rich.
Flavia Nampara Monda, a trainer at Karumbuka Leadership Solutions, stressed why they are focusing on leadership, saying when this is addressed, there is an automatic sustainability and community development.
If you have a good leadership structure laid in place, then everyone aligns themselves because you need a good leader. We have enjoyed good leadership, we have enjoyed good trainings, and we know that when we have attended to the leadership gap, when we have attended to the leadership in the community becomes the leader. The community begins to take initiative. Once that has been arranged well, then we know there's sustainability. And if leadership has not been given back into the communities, then the communities fail to align with accountability issues.
Flavia urges the need for awakening the spirit of patriotism among Ugandans as the only way through which the government can address the leadership gaps existing in the country.
We need to have accountability clubs. We need to have integrity clubs. Now, that is a movement of patriotism. We need to love our country. We need to look forward to developing it. When we talk about polythene bags being littered everywhere and destroying the environment and destroying the environment that actually gives us food and gives us our competitive edge, which is agriculture, then we have to harness it right from kindergarten, from primary schools, from secondary schools. Now, that patriotic spirit is very, very important, and I know we are very excited about the lower secondary culture.
Elijah Mutumba, the president of Karumbuka Leadership Solutions alumni, explains the benefits of taking the abundant leadership training, hence calling on the government to take a leaf from Karumbuka.
Recommend this that everyone needs to apply, and what we know right now, what God has done to us. This program, people are no longer traveling to Kigali. We have a chapter here in Uganda, and if anyone is willing to go to another level, to cause a great influence in his area of influence, in the community, in an organization, in the country, it's better you come and take on this course.
The Barnett program, which started last Sunday, is just for 1 year, and this is to be extended to the rest of the parts of Uganda, according to the brains behind it. Story compiled by John Baptist Ahumuza for Church of Uganda Family TV News at 8.